Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Just Roll Already. I am Daryl. Welcome to day 14? No, 15. My bad, people. I just looked on my calendar on my computer. It is 15. Today, I'm going to be talking about something which regards to the most infamous and the most controversial and the most hated toxic player. Now, what is the toxic player, if you may ask? Well, if you're asking, then you really shouldn't need to ask, because it's quite simple. A person that is generally dangerous or damaging or disruptive to an entire gaming group. They like to cause drama, bring up issues, fight with other people. They're in character, they're generally an asshole, and they like to make your life a living hell as a game master, because what they'll do is they won't play with you or the group because they enjoy feeling the power, and they're generally a prick. And all of you who've been watching long enough, you know that the biggest example of a toxic person, that a person in general, player and game master or gamer, is he who should not be gamed. This guy, I've told many horror stories along with a few other people who've met him, and they know fully exactly how he got his title just by spending more than an hour with this guy in a game. Now, he's a power gamer. He's a almighty GM. He's this perfect character that can't be beat. He has an in and out of everything, and he'll bullshit his way through as much as possible and bully people. There's the toxic gamer in and out of a game too. I mean, in game, they're just a prick. They take the loot, they cause problems, they kill their player characters, they kill every NPC they can. They'll just make everybody's experience miserable because they're trying to have fun, but they're not working with the group because they want to have fun their way. And most times than not, groups just excommunicate them, kick them out, and move on. Now, a toxic person in general for a group out of game, they'll start fights with players. They'll bring up issues, and they'll sling accusations, and they'll make this drama outside of the group, because what they're doing is they're just making a problem of everything, and nobody's having fun. Nobody wants to hang out with this person. I've met toxic gamers who were great to hang out with, a nightmare to play. I met great gamers who were, I met also the same latter toxic gamers that are good role players, but their personality is absolute crap. It's a very weird dynamic you get there, and sometimes you get the both of them at the same time. Like, he who should not be gamed. In and out of games, he was a nightmare to deal with. He started fights with me and killed my characters in game because he likes feeling power. But the reason he's killing his characters in game is because he wants to say that he is more powerful than me, or he has control over me in my life, because this guy's a megalomaniac. Out of game, he'll sit there and, try to beat up on you and call you all sorts of crap, turn the group against you, and so on. And every time that I brought him into a new group, he's started to shut up with everybody. And, either to turn them against me, or turn them against me against them, or general turn the whole group against each other, because that's how he worked. I don't like using him as an example, but he's the best example I got. And my friend Scott, who brought me into gaming, that's the first person I've met out besides him as a gamer. I had no benchmark. It didn't take years later before I met some gamers who were generally, and actually most of them, good. One of them was my friend Pat, and I keep in contact with him sometimes, and he's a really chill guy. He showed me how to be a good gamer, how to relax and chill. It's not some sort of, you do what I say, ultimate cosmic power bullshit. He was a polar opposite. So when I look at a gamer, I think of him as a he who should not be gamed, as in one extreme, and a Pat on the other. And Pat's not his real name. I just use it as a real name, or a fake name. It's kind of his nickname. But to keep on bringing this home, what do I do about these people? Well, simple. The person who is disruptive in game, the asshole of the group, I bring them aside. I don't sit there slam my hands on the table and scream in their face about what they're doing. No, I'll wait for a break. If I'm game master, I'll call a break, pull them aside, and say, okay, dude, can we work with the group? Because right now you're starting to piss everybody off. I know you're having fun and you think it's hilarious antagonizing everybody, and you say this is your character, but take a few steps back or we're going to have to throw you out. And I treat them that way because they need to hear things in the truth. I don't beat around the bush with that kind of crap. I even do the same thing as a player. Like I'll say, dude, you're really, really making us mad. You're trying too much to piss us off. And I don't want to play with you. And if the group doesn't want to call this guy out as bullshit, I leave. I'll say, okay, guys, call me up when there's a different game without this guy. And I go. Because I don't want to be I don't want to be dreading gaming every single week. I want to be able to be going, yeah, I'm going to go to a game. I'm going to eat some junk food, roll some dice. I'm going to have some good laughs, and we're going to do something stupid, and it's going to be amazing. But no, it's, oh shit, I got to go gaming. Okay, let's see. I got my earbuds check. I got my Excedrin for my migraine I'm about to get check. I got my food for myself check. And I got my character sheets, pile of them, because I'm going to die. And that's how it goes. These people don't want you to go to gaming. They want you to go home or quit gaming in general because these guys are pricks. And game mastering is roughly the same thing. But the thing about it was when I'm a game master, I can choose who goes in and out of my games freely. If I say, I don't want you in my group. I like you as a person. I hate you as a gamer. Or, I like you as a gamer. I hate you as a person. The end result's the same with that part. Because I don't like putting up with it. Now, I seem like I'm getting a little bit hostile. But this is just what I do. Is that when people are getting in my face about stuff, I just am very straight to the point. And it's not anywhere fun. When I was doing like the podcast style stuff, I could bounce off people laughing and joking. Everyone's giggling and have a good time, funny edits and all that stuff. But that's because the groups I am with on podcasts is how I act. Am I going to bring it back? Oh shit, I really want to. Right now, I'm waiting for some things to be freed up before I even think about investing into it. That way I can go back to laughing with my groups. But when I'm on here, I'm talking about things on my own, I can't really bounce off people very well. And it's more in the lines of an introductory or explanation or generally discussion thing, because I have a hard time looking at the camera as a person. I know there's a certain disconnect, but regardless, the getting back onto the main topic about trying to over-explain how I act about these things, being firm is the best way with these people, because when they know that you're onto their bullshit or that what they're doing without realizing it, they think, oh shit, I need to, take it back a bit, or you're a prick, I'm going to ramp things up. Well, then, if option 1 doesn't work, option 2 is just leave or throw them out. But yeah, let me guess. Can't speak. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. I am very glad that I've been keeping up with this. This has been a lot of fun so far. And if you guys have anything at all you want to have me talk about, feel free to put them down in the comments. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Now, I will see you guys later.